At 10 meters high, the South Atlantic isn't water. It's a wall of gray concrete rushing past at 800 kilometers per hour. If I climb, the British radar finds me. If I drop, the ocean swallows me. My name is a secret, and today my world is just a flight stick and a fuel gauge dropping away too fast. We are heading to the Malvinas. In April 1982, Argentina needed a symbol. These cold islands, so close to our coast, became that symbol. For the United Kingdom, it was about defending imperial honor and the islanders. For us, it was about reclaiming what we felt was home. But when the first shots were fired, all that political talk died. The only thing that mattered was survival. The radio crackles in my helmet. Target detected. On the horizon, a shape materializes from the mist. A Type 21 frigate. A lethal threat. My aircraft, a Super Edinburgh, carries a single Exocet AM-39 missile under its wing. This is our silver bullet, a weapon so powerful it could change the course of a battle. But it's also a one-way ticket. Firing it means revealing our position, and the sky will erupt with British Sea Harriers and defensive fire. The Super Edinburgh is a beautiful machine, but it's thirsty. The fuel gauge is my constant enemy, a clock ticking down to the moment I either complete my mission or fall from the sky. To get this far, we've had to perform complex in-flight refueling, a dangerous aerial ballet where our tankers meet us over the raging ocean. One tiny miscalculation, one moment of turbulence, and both planes could be lost. The drag from the external fuel tanks is slowing me down, making me a bigger, fatter target. I have to drop them. Now. I punch the button, and with a jolt, the tanks fall away, disappearing into the gray waves below. The plane feels lighter, more agile, but now my range is critically limited. There's no turning back. We fly in what we call risante, skimming the surface of the ocean. Sometimes we're just 1.5 meters above the foam. At this altitude, the altimeter is useless. You fly by feel, by instinct, watching the texture of the waves rushing beneath you. It's terrifying, but it's our only shield. The British radar systems are designed to look up, not down into the clutter of the sea. We are ghosts, phantoms of the South Atlantic, praying their technology doesn't spot us. My wingman flies just off my right, a silent partner in this deadly dance. We don't speak. We don't need to. We communicate with slight movements of our aircraft, a language understood only by pilots who have trained for this moment their entire lives. We know that if one of us is hit, the other must press on. The mission is everything. The target is getting closer. My own radar screen lights up, confirming the frigate's position. The ship's systems are probably screaming right now, warning them of our approach. I have seconds to act. I pull up slightly, a quick pop-up maneuver to get a clear lock. The targeting system beeps, a sound that is both a confirmation and a death sentence. My thumb finds the trigger. I press it. The Exocet missile ignites with a roar that I feel through the entire airframe. It detaches from the wing and streaks away, a fiery arrow heading for its target. I don't watch it. I can't. The moment the missile is gone, my survival depends on one thing: getting away. I bank hard, throwing the plane back down towards the waves, pulling G's that press me deep into my seat. My vision blurs for a second. The sky behind me will be filled with smoke trails from Sea Dart missiles, a curtain of death I have to escape. I don't look back. Looking back is fatal. You focus on what's ahead, the endless gray ocean, the fuel gauge, and the long, lonely flight home. Every second is a victory. Every kilometer Ed is a defiance of the odds. The cold gray war rages on, but for this 1 minute, I am just a pilot, praying to survive, praying to see the runway one more time. The return flight is a silent, nerve-wracking ordeal. We are low on fuel, flying on fumes. The radio is quiet. We don't know if the missile hit. We don't know if we'll be intercepted. We just fly. A silence in the cockpit is a heavy blanket, broken only by the hum of the engine and the sound of my own breathing. You start to think about home, about faces you might never see again. You push those thoughts away. Emotion is a luxury you can't afford. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, the coast of Argentina appears on the horizon. It's the most beautiful sight in the world. Landing is just as dangerous as combat. Exhausted, running on adrenaline and little else, you have to guide a high-performance jet onto a narrow strip of asphalt. The wheels touch down. The plane shudders. I'm back. I'm alive. As I taxi to a stop and shut down the engine, the sudden silence is deafening. The ground crew rushes to the plane, their faces a mixture of relief and anxiety. They don't ask if I was scared. They know. We all live with the fear. It's our constant companion in the sky. These missions became the stuff of legend, but for the men who flew them, they were brutal realities. Pilots like Augusto Betancourts and his wingman Armando Mayora, who successfully struck the HMS Sheffield, became heroes. But for every celebrated success, there were countless moments of sheer terror, and many brave pilots who never returned. Their stories are woven into the fabric of this conflict, a testament to the courage and sacrifice demanded by war. The Malvinas War was short, just 74 days, but its impact has lasted for decades. It was a clash of modern technology and old-fashioned grit, fought in one of the most inhospitable environments on Earth. For the pilots, it was a daily confrontation with death, a high-stakes duel fought at the edge of the world. Their flight of fear was more than just a mission. It was a defining chapter in their lives and in the history of our nations. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, please consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel for more historical deep dives. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.